See what's going up, yeah. I'm going to Texas, my friends. I'm going to Texas. Ooh, where in Texas? I think I'm going to Houston, but I might also be Austin. I don't remember, actually. Even though, like, I bought my plane ticket so long ago, I should look that up.
Fuck it.
I'm going one of the cities. What are you doing?
Oh, wait. I forgot to grab something important anyway.
Oh.
Nothing right now. I'm going back.
Oh, there you go. Oh, wake up. Wake up. Oh, crap. I accidentally hit the power button. There you go. I do. I go to great length for fresh eggs. They're all in Texas. Nah, we're just going with some friends. Hanging out. Get some vacation time in some actual warm weather. Take a break from the cold for a week. It's supposed to be cold next week. Going back to cold.
Forgot my rune. Can't leave without my rune.
Get your rune. What was that?
I probably got spotted from the ground.
Ring.
I didn't really care.
There you go. I don't really care. I would say try it for another hour, and if you aren't sold, then it's not for you. But it's pretty much the opposite of being on rails once you get into it. Maybe the first, I want to say I got at least maybe an hour and a half into it, and that seemed very on rails. So it does not do a very good job of selling itself. Just that blink, just that teleport is so cool. Whoever makes this game, you're on it. You're all right with me. This just reminds me of my Dishonored 2 run-through. It's like, it's good times.
She's my sister. She's not a witch. I know her. Out of the way. You expect preference.
I'm talking about Prey.
You are her brother.
I played a little bit of Prey, and I did not much care for it. Oh. Oh, okay. And you two, all dead.
Thank you for saving. Alright, do I have enough for...
Oh, that's why you're talking about Prey. Apparently the same people that made Dishonored made Prey, which is why
okay.
I was talking about it. Very interesting. Well, then I might have to give it another shot, yes. Knowing that I didn't know that the same companies made the games. What was the last thing you remembered in Prey is,
Ooh, I've never seen you on the roof before. Then again, I don't usually do high chaos.
what was that? There were some like glitch monster things, and I broke out of my room area, and I was walking around, and it was discovered that the room was actually part of a bigger room. It was very Portal-esque. And then there were some like mimics. There were some monsters that mimicked other things. That's the last thing I remembered in Prey. Did you just throw a body at them?
Yeah.
What was that? What was that? Was that a dead body? Is it raining dead bodies? Oh, Jesus Christ. I love it. Kill the dog, kill the dog! Sorry, dog.
Oh, you probably don't. You didn't play the first one, so you wouldn't know about this at all.
No, I haven't played any of the first one.
You know anything about the story, right? Anything?
I know, all I know is what we learned from the second one,
Right.
which is, Corvo was...
There's a horrible plague going on.
Okay.
A horrible, deadly plague.
It's just a little cough. I'm fine. I feel completely fine. Fine? Look at you. You have the plague. You were trying to conceal it from
this
us,
is different
your
than High
brothers
Cas.
in the Order. Was that your intent? To spread the malady to us? No, friend. I tell you, I am well. As fit as ever. Put down your weapons. Just think for a moment before you...
Oh.
In Low Chaos, he begs them to kill him because he doesn't want to spread the plague.
Oh.
It plays out entirely differently.
Interesting.
Dispose of a body without spreading his illness. To me.
Oh. Oh, that's really funny. That's great.
What, just the murder?
Well, I mean, the murder's great,
Oh, yeah.
obviously. But no, like, just because you're playing it as a
Differently.
villain, other characters act more villainously. That's really neat. And I'm sure you could have jumped in there and murdered him, and maybe those guys would have said thank you. I wonder.
They'd probably still try to kill you. They are overseers. I mean,
I don't know. They'd be like, hey, thanks for killing him. Can you dispose of the body in a way that won't spread the plague? Who knows? That might start to open a whole new storyline. You don't know what's up. Fire. Yay, fire. Oh god, there's many dogs. Oh, there's another dog. Oh. There's another game by Arcane called Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. If you like so-called emergent gameplay like Dishonored, give it a shot as well. Yeah, these cats are all right. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up and put that in my notes. Put that in my notes of stuff that I want to look up. What's it called? Dark Messiah. Dark Messiah, Might and Magic. Dark Messiah, Might and Magic. Okay, I got it in my Googles now. Thanks. Okay.
Hey, Corvo. It's Samuel. I'm here.
Yep. Kresovian 7 says Dishonored is one of my favorite franchises. Wish the Dishonored 2 PC port had a better release. Kill all the mans and go fuck yourself.
I had a decent computer. I don't remember the PC version of Dishonored 2 being that bad.
I also have a decent computer, and I didn't have any problems with the PC version. I'm sorry that you did. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my playthrough. Lick My Love Bit says, what do you think about this? People want new media when they want to forget their pasts. A glut of sci-fi movies after the dark days of the 1940s. And want old when they are afraid of their futures. So, like, people were living in post-Depression era and they wanted to think of a better future. You know what? I think there are more dystopian, or at least speaking me personally, I can handle, like, bleak dystopian futures when things are pretty running smoothly in real life. I have a hard time with dystopian futures if I'm feeling down about the current, like.
No, I expect the world to burn. I do, Jack. It's fine.
What I'm saying is I can't enjoy the media. Like,
he's alive. Thank you.
Oh, that's right. I saved him. I killed everyone else. I saved the side mission guy.
No.
Like, oh, I expected her to be crying.
Oh, sure.
But you're happy.
But I wanted
Oh,
to
that's
keep
right.
this as a
I let him
reminder.
live.
It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
No, like Lisa keeps pushing me to read The Handmaid's Tale, or to watch The Handmaid's Tale show.
Yeah.
And that's like very bleak dystopian future. And I said, I'm not emotionally ready for that at this moment in time. Just got to give me a little bit. Give me a little hope. Give me a little hope in the real life, and then maybe we can watch it.
Clavering Boulevard and Dunwall Tower are at
Anyone notice how a lot of Japanese works have a very positive outlook at the post-apocalypse, while Western games generally have a negative outlook? Well, to be fair, Japan kind of underwent an apocalypse, and they came out okay eventually.
That's a really good point, Rich. They kind of went through a big thing.
It sounds like I'm being a snarky jackass, but
No.
I honestly think that's the thing.
Yeah, they went through a whole rough patch.
Right.
I say they went through. We bombed them to a whole rough patch.
To be fair, they
war.
started it.
It was war. No, it was war. It was war. I'm not saying we're the bad guys. I'm not. I just don't want to. I don't want to downplay our involvement. It was war. Absolutely. Yeah. Will there be more Black Spine Best of the Worsts? I don't think I'll be involved in them.
You just refuse.
report treasonous speech and
Nobody would blame you.
I was really hesitant on Wheel for my first couple of episodes, but we did hit that SOS. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I get it. There can be some golds in
I
here.
expect Martin will be joining us shortly.
But with all the with all the randomization that we're doing, where it's just like, let's just do a couple normal ones. How about that?
It was 2 cities. The trains didn't even stop. Okay. Just tomorrow, Cincinnati and Houston blow up. How do you feel? Do you feel secure wherever you are?
Rich, it's just 2 cities. It's just 2 cities. Can you believe some people? So anyway, Best of the Worst Black Spine Edition. Jay asked me recently, he was trying to schedule a Best of the Worst.
And you said no black spine?
And, that was my first question, is this a Black Spine episode? And he said, no, it's not a Black Spine. So I said, okay, here's when I'm available. If he would have said it is a Black Spine episode, I would have said, you can count me out. I need a break.
Yeah.
I want to just watch some movies. Like, just some movies, man.
It's got to be a gimmick. I need a gimmick.
Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we don't need a gimmick. Sometimes we could just watch some movies.
You went down there in the sewers? I thought I heard a weeper in there earlier. You're probably the bravest man I've ever met. Overseer Martin has arrived. He's with Admiral Havelock now. They want to talk to you.
Bless Mike with his Black Spine
trust you
idea.
remember Martin.
By the way, I don't want to seem.
Pendleton's
To
waiting
be
for
fair,
you on the dock. He's
the
asked
black
to brief
spine
you
idea
personally.
was a horrible disaster.
It's best.
We had to start watching Partners.
The only reason that episode is salvageable. Well, Don Beveridge helps.
Yeah, but that's not a full episode.
That's not a full
Don
episode.
Beveridge does not an episode make.
No. Only because we decided to finally bust out of the vault Partners. And Partners will now forever be diluted with the Black Spine.
Don Beveridge was fine in season.
Yeah, it's fine.
I've taken Lord Pendleton enough time.
It was fine. I know Mike should be applauded for trying to, keep things fresh. He's looking for new angles, but I feel like Black Spine was a little too far.
Yeah.
He went too far in a few places.
Why are these Dishonored characters cavemen? Because they're not going for a realistic look. And I'm sorry, it's not photorealistic. It's actually a really neat look. It's like a watercolor world.
Yeah, it's an interesting art style.
The entrance is near
The whole thing. And it's just realistic enough to be kind of creepy. Where even the people who you're supposed to like be okay with look a little weird. I like it. I like it.
Slackjaw might have some ideas on helping you get inside the cat. If he don't kill you.
Are you dead in Dishonored 2? No?
No. Dishonored 2, you can either play as Corvo again, or the new Empress, Corvo's daughter.
Officially.
Good luck to you.
Officially in 2?
Didn't they make it official in 2?
I think there was even like, isn't she like a daughter to you, or like your ward? I don't remember. It was a while since we played it, but.
But I like the party level. I think I found too easy a solution my first time through. I'm like, that's it?
Oh. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna push him into the water?
May have been a mistake.
That's fun. Bye.
It looked like he just disappeared.
She's definitely your daughter. I think she is definitely Corvo's daughter, but I can't remember whether or not they make that official in-game or whether it's just like everyone kind of knows it, but it's implied. I assumed you got the same powers whether you were Corvo or...
No, they're different.
Oh, really? Oh. Well, there you go. They're different. I guess I just assumed they were the same. What's the DVD version of Black Spine? I don't think we could do a DVD version of Black Spine. It would have to be like discs where the labels were missing, and that's very unlikely.
I'm marveling This is the first time I've played High Chaos.
Yeah, okay.
The little differences.
Okay. Like what?
Like the wanted poster here. Mm-hmm. It's not the scary mask. It's just that you're the normal face without the mask who wanted for killing the Empress.
Oh.
Now we're scary mask. Wanted for killing Campbell. And I've never seen this in a low chaos play. I could have just missed it.
Stalker.
But I believe we are the stalker in the night.
Of course.
Yes.
And they're not worried about Corvo killing the Empress. They're worried about the masked vigilante killing all the things. Oh, right. Very interesting. Yeah, that's nice. Nice little touches.
Damn it, jump.
No. I will not jump.
Hey, don't you owe me a drink? Another night. Another
That's
patrol
great.
with you.
Yeah, this game does a lot well. Knowing that this team made Prey will make me give Prey another chance.
This is ridiculous. Stupid rats.
Yep.
No, stupid god.
Nothing. This was nothing.
What? Jesse, help!
So good. So good. Let's see. H. Baird says, "Hey, physicist here. You nerd sniped me about the DeLorean problem. Rich basically had it right. So long as you go back in time more than one car
Attention,
length,
Dunwall citizens.
about
Anyone with
0.11
information
seconds,
pertaining to
and
the
don't
death
slow
of
down,
High
you're fine.
Overseer
Oh, okay,
Thaddeus
well, good to
Campbell
know.
Is to report to the city watch for
So I
immediate
need some elixir.
questioning.
That's what
In
I
this
need.
time
I
of
see that. You're
spiritual
very low on
crisis,
health.
the overseers have initiated.
No one, says Rich.
Yeah.
You have said in the past that you don't like first-person melee. But how do you like it?
I love this. I've actually said earlier, this gets it right.
Also, if you want to try a game that does it well, I would recommend Dead Island. Dead Island, fun combat.
Okay. I think I tried a little bit of Dead Island. I was like, eh.
Oh, okay. Well, zombie game. Can be tough.
Isn't that the game that's got that wonderful... I know it's the game. Dead Island. The wonderful cinematic trailer of the girl who gets turned into a zombie and thrown out a window, and the trailer plays in reverse. And it's got the haunting music, and then you play the game. You're just kind of like drug-dealing jackass running around killing zombies.
I don't know.
I just remember the trailer, the contrast of the trailer, the sweet sentimental, and then like the character in the game, once you played the game, was just kind of like a douchebag, McDouchebag.
Yeah. That's great.
At like the rave when the zombie apocalypse hit.
You were on so many drugs the zombies didn't want to bite you? Yeah. That'd be... By the way, that's a great zombie movie. Your hero is just someone who's so drugged up that the zombies can't bite them.
Can't?
Yeah. I'm making up this premise. Hold on. Okay, so you do a certain drug, and it changes your body chemistry so zombies don't notice you or find you unappetizing.
Or you're just so disgusting and disheveled that they just think you're a zombie.
Right. Mistaken for a zombie while high. Right. And so our protagonist of this movie has to be high constantly. And make it through the zombie apocalypse. Get to safety while high. That's a decent stoner comedy. Let me call oh god, what's his name? Who writes all the stoner comedies? He laughs like that.
Fat Albert?
Not hey. Hey. He was in Pineapple Express, James Franco, and Seth Rogen. Pizza Train wins. We'll call James Franco and Seth Rogen, and we can make a stoner zombie apocalypse movie. But what would it be called? It would be called Deadhead.
That's good. That's good.
It would be called Deadhead, my friends.
What do you think?
For those who don't know, a Deadhead is someone who is a fan of the band Grateful Dead, and a lot of people got high during their concerts.
What? Suspects? Take out his leg.
Brain Dead, that could work too.
Kind of fucked that up.
Best title is Brain Dead? Maybe. Maybe Brain Dead.
Rats?
Brain Dead has been done. Oh, was Brain Dead the alternate title to Dead Alive?
Yeah.
There we go. Here in the States, we got Dead Alive. I think other countries, it was called Brain Dead.
In the home country, it was called Brain Dead. And it's the...
Well, maybe in the UK, too. Here it was Dead Alive. The goriest movie ever made. I gotta rewatch that one of these days. I remember really liking that.
I just remember the end with the lawnmower.
Well, yeah. And then the giant mother zombie that sucks him back up into her stomach. Do you remember that? It's great.
Nope, that didn't work.
No.
Ah!
You're in the gutter now, Rich. I'm sorry.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Due to criminal activity near Older Square, the area is now any suspicious person.
Recently finished the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Fantastic films. What's your favorite of the trilogy?
They're one mediocre blur.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
No, they're great. They're great. I think probably like Two Towers the best.
We're gonna fight some things over here. Now we're gonna fight some things over there. And I don't know. It was all just a blur of the same fucking thing for 8 goddamn hours.
And battling and hope and probably Two Towers. That had the awesome Helm's Deep battle. It was a cool battle.
And it was, all right, I'm making it sound like I absolutely hate them. I don't love them. I think they're thoroughly mediocre.
Really?
Yeah, the genericest of generic fantasy. And I know there's a reason for that.
Well, I was gonna say that's because it invented generic fantasy.
It doesn't matter. They're still generic, utterly, hopelessly generic fantasy.
But like done so well. It's like the pinnacle of generic fantasy.
Filthy mudlark. Let a tramp like you get elixir.
We've been on half rations for a week.
Oh, I didn't mean to kill. I actually wanted to save her.
Oh. Well, you fucked up. Who's she? Is she gonna give you more quests?
Yeah, she's gonna be the key. Actually, I just don't hate her. These guys are jerks, and I was gonna save her life.
Oh, okay.
Eat metal.
Oh, you kicked me, you jerk.
You jerk. No, I like the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I think I've problems with Return of the King. Return of the King, especially the extended cut, like the Peter Jackson puts everything in the movie cut, it is wonderful and amazing, and they fall down a mountain of skulls, and it's weird and beautiful. But the ending of that movie, where it's just 8 hours of everyone being happy and hugging each other, that was like, come on. Yeah.
What do you consider good fantasy? Oh, great. Now we're going to have a full stream of people getting butthurt because I don't love Lord of the fucking Rings.
You got to, man. You gotta love Lord of the Rings.
God. I love it just as much as you love it. It's so amazing.
There you go. There you go. Now you're playing the game. Now you're doing it.
All of that blur of the same thing over and over again is so intoxicating. I love it.
Squad after what happened last night? Never doubt.
They accept your apology and they knew you'd come around. They're saying they knew you would love it. Right. I like them. Like all the extended cuts?
I just hijacked the cannon.
Oh, that's great. And so now it shoots the good guys or it just shoots random?
It shoots the City Watch.
That's great. But what part is the most amazing? What part is the most amazing? There's a lot of parts I like. This is the part that's most amazing. MC Lucas says, in the first Pokemon, they said there was some kind of war, which got me thinking.
Not bad.
If Roosevelt, Stalin, Churchill, and Hitler all had to fight World War II with Pokemon, what would their Pokemon be? Rich, as the leading Pokemon expert in this room, give the
Suck my balls.
give the world leaders of the past their own Pokemon. Oh, I mean, Hitler would definitely get coughing, right? He's a Pokemon that emits gas. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, but I said it.
What did you see?
I know it's in poor taste, but I thought it was funny enough to say. So here we are. Nope, I can't unsay it. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Definitely, America would be the Snorlax. Well, no, that's modern America. Back in World War II, World War II America would have I'm trying to think.
Is there a Pokemon that has two visually distinct but unequal sides?
Unequal sides?
Yeah. Like one has less rights than the other?
Like it has two very different sides, and one side clearly isn't in charge.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a good.
Like the ones it just keeps punching its like left side constantly.
Nailing that social commentary, Rich. You're going above and beyond.
Someone help!
That's good.
Oh no! Someone help!
I need more.
Can someone help me?
Zing. All right, let's see what we got here. Leftover Beefcake says, since absolutely everyone loves... Hold on for a second.
Your wife wants to shove more fingers into a door.
All quiet. Where did Morgan go?
Down in the basement. The steam room. That's where he always goes.
They're twins. Is that how you tell which is which?
That's how I do it. I hear the girls have another way.
I don't want to hear it.
Dunstan, the Pendletons are here. You're supposed to be on duty. You're supposed to be on guard. You'll get dismissed for sure. I can't believe this. You said you weren't even drunk. Wake up! I hear you there. Help me!
Need more men. Stand clear.
Hey everyone, that was my mom. When your mom calls, you gotta answer. Pretty cool, by the way. I was doing a little tech support for her earlier. She was checking up on a few things, tech support wise. Anyway, what's going on? Where are we? Rich is murdering. That's great. You seem to be doing a great job murdering.
Lots of murder.
Yeah. All right. Great. That's great. Leftover Beefcake says, since everyone absolutely loves camera news, what are your thoughts on Lytro, makers of the awesome camera that allows you to refocus your images after shooting, being snapped up by Google? The Lytro cameras are really fascinating. So they started making these still cameras that take several pictures in rapid succession. Oh, look at that face.
Oh, please. No.
All right. Yeah, I'm not a complete monster.
That's your call. You make the call when you want.
She asked nicely.
You're gonna bleed.
Mic. Boom, boom. Bop, bop, bop. Okay, my mic's back. There we go. Sorry, I keep futzing with it. But I see that it's working now. Yes. I'm going to wait for confirmation. Fixed. Great. Okay, so Lytra makes this really neat still camera where you can just take a picture, but then later, both using an app and just in your own post-production, you can change the focal point, which is frankly really neat. They had actually experimented with a... Oh, those guys were talking. Fuck them. And his arm, too. So they... Yeah, post-focusing. I heard of that. Who could have used a little post-focusing? You know what I'm talking about? Little Iengo. The Iengo. So they actually did mess around with making a motion picture camera using these same principles of being able to adjust both focus and exposure in post. And basically what it boiled down to is a frankly ridiculous amount of frames per second, taking in so much information that you would be able to change focus, lighting, all sorts of different things in post. And it was the talk of the town for exactly 1 week before everyone realized it was so prohibitively expensive that no one would ever use it. It takes up like
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
100 gigs for every 10 minutes of footage that you shoot, just because there's so much information being stored in the camera.
Damn, where's the key? Jack, I can't find the key.
Was it on one of the people you murdered?
Probably.
Oh, sure.
Ah, here it is.
Oh, okay, there you go. Doing it in post. Well, and you know, it's one of those things where it's that kind of post fixing, especially, you know, for someone like myself who does a lot of freelance work that is very run and gun, very rushed, very like one man operation. Having the ability to fix a mistake in post would be huge. Like, oh shit, my camera fell out of focus midway through the shoot. My client is going to be pissed. Being able to fix that later would be amazing.
But not the month, Tim.
One of the best kills in the game.
How on earth do you know that? What is that noise?
Oh no. No.
You boiled him.
Yes, I boiled him.
Nice.
And
Nice.
the innocent prostitute he was with.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you know, she didn't say please, I guess, so. If that's your rule. So anyway, the Lytro got bought up by Google, which I'm gonna say Google is not going to use their applications for consumer products. They're probably going to find a way to use their cameras for like Snapchat filters or whatnot, because that's all people really care about, right?
Snapchat filters.
They're gonna. Oh, hey, you found her.
You're wearing a mask to sneak around, aren't you? They told me
You know, they're gonna find a way to incorporate it into the next Android phone, so people can take, like, their autofocus works better. They're gonna just take a little part of that technology and integrate it with something else.
It's interesting enough technology. They might develop it.
It's
expensive now. Hollywood might find a use for it. They want to adjust something after the fact.
Well, and see, to me, that's the conundrum, is Hollywood has enough people working on the cameras where they would never need it. It would only be useful to, you know, run and gun operations.
Fussing with my collar, Mama. The dance is starting soon. Is my hair so...
Do do do. Do 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 do. What work do you do, Jack? I'm a video producer. I make commercial videos. People pay me money and I make them videos. That's what I was doing today. I was doing that this morning. I was making commercial videos. just like, sure, I'm gonna kill him. It's not gonna be fun for me. It's not gonna be exciting. But, like, you know, something kind of oh, that poked you.
I can't jump over those?
It poked you.
I'm jumping over them. Alright. I can't jump over them.
Something I can compare it to is 4K. So my new camera, right? My new, I got a Panasonic GH5, and that's a 4K camera.
Yeah.
But generally, the videos that I make are for web purposes, like they're for social. Oh God! Was she about to vomit on you?
Yeah.
She gave you the plague. Plague rats.
All right.
So all of my stuff is for like social media, and so, you know, I'm mostly aiming for like 1080p at most, because everyone watches social media ads on a screen this size, right? But you can shoot something in 4K and shoot it a little bit wider than you would normally shoot it.
Yeah.
Because then you can always digitally zoom in and not lose any of the clarity. And so if your shot isn't perfectly balanced, or, you know, if you're like, oh, I really want to focus in on that, you can actually digitally zoom in later and not lose any fidelity.
61 hostiles killed. Oh my God.
That's great, Rich. 8 civilians killed. Murder run.
I usually play this a little bit more surgically. But we're specifically goofing off.
Oh, yeah.
So you did the business, did you, Corvo? I'm not one to speak against my betters, mind you.
That's right. You can also do shaky cam removal. You can do image stabilization without losing any clarity. 4K is really great for fixing basic alignment mistakes. It's really nice. I find myself using it all the time. Like, I'll just shoot it a little wider. I can zoom in later. Fix it in post. And you can. It's great.
For the record, I am not ignoring Jack.
No.
I am playing a game that requires so much of my attention.
Yeah.
And Jack isn't talking to me so much as he's talking to you.
Also, not to belittle Rich, you're not necessarily a camera person.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of back and forth that we can have.
Exactly.
Here. And so I'm okay with
As
it.
am I. Would you like to see your room in the tower?
Can I see it?
Yes, you may. You'll get to see it all. The entirety of the
Goofing
Hound
off is
Pits.
what Rich calls murder.
Good.
In a video game,
I
yeah.
think I'll like it here. I'll go with Callista Corvo.
Like I'm not a saint when I play this game. I'm not gonna kill anybody. But I don't go on killing sprees typically.
Armed with a blade, you've changed the course of the city forever. And with the Pendleton twins gone, our own Lord Pendleton will assume their votes in Parliament. In one
What does
night,
Rich do?
you've done
What
more
needs
than
to be
most
done?
men do in a lifetime.
Rich does
I
it.
need to speak to you soon.
Whatever
Now,
needs to be done.
Lord
The
Pendleton
prop?
requests
Okay,
your
we need a specific shirt. Okay.
Yep. We need 800 toys.
We need to sort through these movies. Okay.
I need you to buy Star Wars dolls.
Right.
Yeah. That's.
Ordinary citizens will be limited.
Oh, and also he does this little thing where he's on camera.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. Not very often. You don't see him on camera very often.
Corvo, the Loyalist conspiracy.
All right, how much money do I have? Probably not much. I haven't exactly been going out of my way to loot.
To
and
loot,
whatnot.
right. Let's see.
Which is
here.
probably stupid because I need murder upgrades.
You do need murder upgrades. Gotta check on your coin. Doobie Sandwich says, sorry about your fingers, Jack, but at least you're in good spirits. Always laugh the pain away. 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 Thanks, Doobie Sandwich. Oh, you have a decent amount of cash. I know I don't necessarily care. Rich, do you care at all about Far Cry 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
The last two just kind of the same thing.
I've only seen you play Blood Dragon.
I like Blood Dragon.
That is my entire knowledge of the franchise, is watching Rich play Blood Dragon.
Right.
Mostly because for a long time I didn't have a gaming PC, so I couldn't play it.
All right, my friend. Martin's...
How do you make money from streaming on Twitch? I'm considering that as a possible career. From you, actually.
Generally speaking, you'll watch a little ad before our stream starts. We're actually really bad streamers, technically.
We're oddities.
Yeah.
We are not your typical Twitch streamer.
Usually, we should be playing ads more regularly. We should be acknowledging people who subscribe and tip more regularly.
Possibly specializing in a certain game or type of game that they're very good at.
We should be streaming more often. We should do more like jokey game streams, like haunted house streams, stuff like that. There's shticks that other streamers who do well do that Rich and I don't necessarily do. But yeah, so Twitch gives you ad money from all the people watching your stream. You get money from people who subscribe to your channel, and we have the tips set up through Stream Tip. And then we also cut up our streams and port them over to YouTube, and we get YouTube ad money as well.
Caldwell's Bridge.
Double dipping.
been in the city for years.
Doing
Lived
the
in Dunwall
straight
Tower
up
with
double
Emperor,
dip.
So maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight.
Yeah, if we really wanted to capitalize on the streams, it would be only new games all the time, the newest, freshest, hottest. Play the. Actually, really, if we wanted to really capitalize, it would only be PUBG and Fortnite.
Or yeah, you're really good at PUBG, and you show off. Or you're really good at Dark Souls. You do the Dark Souls run where you don't get hit.
Yep.
You do the speed running where you're really good at the Mario game. You speed run through Mario.
Yep. Boom. Whatever
But
the
that's
popular
the
game
thing
is.
you're good at.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you're getting started as a streamer, what you're hoping for is a super funny moment happens that you can clip 30 seconds of. It gets uploaded to a different social media site, and people go, "Oh, I'm gonna watch that guy." Or you got to know Drake. Apparently, if you know Drake, you can come on your stream.
Who?
The rapper. He played Fortnite on a streamer's stream with a streamer. And it went crazy nuts because, you know, he's famous outside of streaming, and he came to the streaming.
Right.
He was playing some Fortnite. So, you know, you either got to do a lot of gimmicky stuff, have a regular schedule, or no Drake. So.
Okay.
Old man Rich. It's not that Rich is an old man. Rich is not, in general, a fan of the hip hop. So I would not expect him to know who Drake is. He's not down.
I'm sorry. I'm not a rap fan. I'm sorry.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying that has less to do with your age and more with your musical tastes.
Possibly both.
But sure. I feel bad for Drake's agent right now. He must be getting flooded with stream requests. Yes. Like, here are my stream numbers. I'd love for Drake to come on. What's he doing? We could talk about a new album or whatever. Yep. Really not Drake's agent. Drake's agent's secretary is having a stressful couple of weeks now. If Drake wanted to play XCOM with us on a stream, I would definitely be okay with that. But only XCOM. If he wants to play Fortnite on a stream, he can't. We would say no.
Didn't see him.
You made someone a widow, damn you.
Why do they need to die? They don't. I am just goofing around.
Yeah, he's doing a murder run.
I'm doing a murder run, kind of.
Murder everyone. I think it's more fun.
Well executed stealth.
You can do both, and that's the joy of the game. You want to go through a level completely undetected? You can do that. What's going to happen after they are done with the Avengers? We're going to go straight to a reboot? No.
No, they're going to keep making new movies.
They're going to keep making new movies. We know for sure, like, you know, the thing... Oh, he saw you.
Damn, you're good. I mean, I just teleported in front of... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to reload anyway. Yeah. I just teleported in front of him, and he was blocking.
Yeah. He knows about your powers. Block. Ah, can't beat me. What we know already. They're gonna kind of go back in time a little bit because the Captain Marvel movie takes place in the 90s.
Really?
Yeah. So like Clark Gregg is coming back as an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and some other characters are coming back who may be dead because it takes place in the 90s. And that way you don't need to worry about that funky new continuity or the big, amazing event because it hasn't happened yet.
So they're gonna do some kind of like speed of light time dilation that gets Captain
Marvel into the
Yeah.
modern, possibly. I mean, that comes out after Captain Marvel comes out after Infinity War. So. It'll be interesting. You know what it'll be interesting for? Ant-Man.
Why?
Because Ant-Man and Wasp is what comes out after Infinity War.
Yeah.
Last time after the big Avengers movie, we got Iron Man 3. So after the huge get-together, we go to Iron Man, who's a staple. But now it's going to Ant-Man, which is very interesting. At least from my perspective, which is, one of the B-level heroes gets the first movie after the big event. Ant-Man and Wasp, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Odds are it's gonna be a letdown.
What?
Infinity War.
Infinity War? Yeah. Oh, I was talking about it being looking forward to Ant-Man and Wasp.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, I'm also looking forward to Infinity War. I can only imagine there's going to be exactly 2 reactions, Rich. Anyone who is a fan of the comic books will be let down.
Yeah.
There's no way they can do a story in as big a scope in a movie as they could in months worth of comics. I think anyone who is a fan of the movies will really enjoy it. That's my official prediction.
Yeah.
But anyone who has read the comics will say, "Wow, they missed so many story elements."
I'm expecting it.
Yeah. Ant-Man was after Avengers 2, but Avengers 2 wasn't the event that Avengers was and that Infinity War is. Infinity War is an event on the scale of the first Avengers, which is everyone from the movies getting together for the first time. How do I not get tired of the Marvel movies? I love 2 things in movies. There are 2 things in movies that are my favorite parts of movies. One is sci-fi, one is action. That's all comic book movies are sci-fi action movies. And I do not get tired of them because that also, that classic empowerment fantasy. I'm a small, weak man, and the movies, show me strong people and punching. Nice shot, Rich. Nice shot. Lead him. Lead your target. Let him run right into your bolts.
What do I got for powers? 6. 2 more for that, for 1 possession. What do I want?
I don't love the Transformers movies.
For fuck's sake.
I'm gonna loot your corpse in the river.
Why is the street thug helping the watch?
This is gonna hurt.
I don't know. Wait, well, they were fighting there. The New Mutants should hopefully break the limitations being a horror movie now, but it keeps getting delayed. New Mutants and Dark Phoenix got delayed again.
That was pure slop right there.
That's all right. That's how it works sometimes. I don't care that Dark Phoenix was delayed, as I think they're fucking it up already. But I am looking forward to New Mutants. Huh?
I figured they would delay any kind of X-Men movie until Marvel knows what the fuck they want to do with the property.
Well, the merger hasn't gone through yet, you know.
True.
But they did. They both got delayed. So maybe that's it. It's like, let's wait until the merger goes through. Then we can bilk Disney for a little extra cash. We already got these movies made, huh? You want them? You want them? You want them to be part of the deal?
Heard something.
They probably don't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh my god, you cut off his leg.
Yep.
That's awesome. It's probably to avoid competitive weekends, though. They've already lost then. There's going to be no weekend. Every Marvel and Star Wars movie is already happening all the time, every weekend. You gotta choose your battles. You just gotta choose your battles and go. Pot Pants says, I've been playing some D&D lately, so question.
Ah, fuck! Fucker moved on me.
Oh. D&D question, Rich.
Yeah.
You wake up in an RPG-style world. What is your first step, your goal, your end game?
To get out of it?
And do you want to go back to the real world?
What?
Yeah, I would probably want to get back to the real world. So that would be my goal. Is to figure out what steps I would need to take in order to get out of the RPG world.
Out of health. Gosh darn it. Rich don't like I got nothing against D&D, but what do I want to be in a D&D world for? They don't have plumbing.
You could make a fortune.
Be the inventor of plumbing?
You could be the inventor of indoor plumbing. You guys, I have an amazing idea. We just need the orcs and the mages to work together, and we can all shit inside comfortably.
Yeah, I could be the D&D world's like most brilliant scientific mind, but then their equivalent of Thomas Edison would just steal all of my ideas.
No. Well, they have magic and shit, so.
I didn't mean to come down here.
You'd be like, look, I invented the light bulb. And they say, what are you talking about? We can all make fire with our mind. We don't need light bulbs. Oh.
Try something.
Okay.
I don't know how this is going to work, but it could be fun.
Okay, do it.
Hey, wake up. Hear me? I know you're here somewhere, scum. Rouse yourself. Wake up. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere, scum. Oh, I'll find who you are.
Oh, big whiff.
Take this. Where?
I don't think that's what you're trying to do.
No.
No. Anonymous says, you guys were talking about Michael Bay in the Dead Rising 3 stream. Have you played Burnout Paradise? It's a racing game that encourages gratuitous explosions and destruction. Highly recommend. Rich, Burnout Paradise.
Haven't played it. Sounds cute.
Neither have I. Sorry.
Get up right now. Something? Hey.
I mean, if I hated everything fantasy, I wouldn't like Dishonored so much. For the record. I'm gonna try something new. I don't know how well it's gonna work. I imagine this would work.
Okay. You gotta get his body in there.
Hold on. I got 3 more.
You gonna put him in the grinder? All right, I'm down with this. Put the bodies in the grinder. So all of them are just unconscious now?
Yeah, they're all just unconscious.
Nice. It'd be a shame if something, I don't know, ground their bodies to a pulp. Nice.
Ah, perfect.
That's great body placement. Gonna make some pesto.
Where's he go? Nope. Ah, he's dead.
Oh. All right, let's see if it works. Tally ho. Oh, so you can get a better view.
Underwhelming. Is he dead? No, he's still alive.
Throw him in there. Loop. Yay! Oh, see, you got to put him in that side. Yay!
Oh, wrong. I meant to do that.
That's great.
All right, that was fun.
Dr. Lubitup says, I have the dumbest idea for a Star Wars...
Oh, shit!
Oh.
It rebounded back and blew up in my face.
Rich. Rich.
I kind of love this.
That's fine. I have the dumbest idea for a Star Wars movie. So in Rogue One, the Empire is... just go with it, Rich. The Empire is taking Jedi lightsaber crystals for use in the Death Star. The next super weapon will be a giant lightsaber in space. Rich is down with this idea, I can tell. Is that really what was happening in Rogue One? They were taking Jedi crystals?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't pick up on that. I was too busy sleeping.
The Death Star beam is basically a big lightsaber, according to Rogue One.
I didn't pick up on that.
Yeah.
I got my cord.
I'm sorry. Sorry, your cord is under my foot.
Yes, under your foot.
I was just wondering.
Where's the lungs?
No, no.
Why is it he always asks for healthy citizens?
No more foot crystals.
Follow my meaning, sir.
You have...
Alright.
We should have one special stream where no one talks about Star Wars
You get
or
the
Marvel.
Oh, I don't have combat darts. Oh, okay. Never mind. You love it.
We talk about what we talk about. Nope. There you go. You did it. James Jamington says, Rich, you sold me on Dishonored. I can't wait to assassinate people with music when it goes on sale. Okay, so yeah, this is an interesting question. Now that you've played Dishonored 1, do you think Dishonored 2 is a worthy sequel?
I need to replay Dishonored 2 before I plan to, before I can give you a truly honest critique.
Okay. What's your gut?
Yeah, that goes yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and a worthy sequel doesn't mean better, worse, anything. Just
my gut is I want to replay Dishonored 2 with more time to just take it in.
Sure.
And not, I gotta get through it.
Yeah.
We got stuff to do. We gotta move. We gotta move.
We gotta talk about it.
We gotta talk about it. I got a week.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Dishonored is only $10 on Steam. That's nice. That is pretty nice.
The royal physician himself.
Dog
Made a good job.
part of him.
Drop him here and we'll be off.
Just likes to stir up shit. Talk about Black Panther. I think it's kind of underwhelming.
I haven't seen it.
It's a fine movie. There's nothing wrong with the movie. I think it has a really good villain. I liked a lot of it, but it wasn't necessarily my jam. I'm happy that a lot of people like it. I'm happy for Ryan Coogler. Maybe he'll make another Creed movie. What's the track record? You know, the track record for Marvel directors isn't that great.
What do you think, Corvo?
No.
Post Marvel.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm like, what do you?
I'm sorry. Post Marvel, it's not that great.
Maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight.
So, like, Jon Favreau, after Marvel, has only been making his Disney live action.
He's attached to something big.
The Lion King live action remake. But that's, and he did the Jungle Book live action remake. He's doing Disney live action remake, which is, but no, and I guess what I said is the track record as far as movies I care about.
Okay, okay.
You know, like I don't know if they're spending their new clout on their artistic dreams.
How many? Drawing a blank on his name. Mad Max guy.
The arch is under Sokolov's place when you're ready, Corvo.
George.
Assuming, of course, you've taken care of those.
What's his name? Director of the Mad Max movies.
George.
Just completely drawing a blank. George Miller.
Nice, thank you, Gina Suave.
What's he done that you've liked outside of Mad Max?
He did that Happy Feet movie.
Wait, why am I back here? Why'd the mission restart? What?
What? I don't know.
I said to restart the mission.
Oh.
Did I was talking to Jack and I clicked on a wrong thing? Oh, shit.
Oh. Well, there you go.
That's why I don't talk to Jack.
Never talk to me.
Nah, we're not too far back. I'm about done anyway, I think.
Oh, yeah?
How long have we been going?
Not terribly long, but
how long?
You know, it's only 9:15 at the moment.
When did we start?
After 6. So we can go 3 hours.
Is there something else we could do quickly?
Possibly. Tell me when you're done, and we'll make that call.
I might be done now.
Okay.
Royal physician.
You know what? I could probably do. Actually, I could probably do Lady Boys.
Okay.
Drop him here and we'll be off.
Okay.
Oh, I'm okay. Yeah, I was distracted. I see what I did.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, there you go. Fac Frauds says, "Hey guys, I know Jack has a job outside of RLM, but do the rest of the RLM crew have second jobs? Love you guys. You're my favorite YouTubes." No.
They work as male escorts. All of us.
Shackles and everything.
Milwaukee's finest.
It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw.
That's why you all moved up, to Milwaukee from the outlying area. Is the Chicago male escort market was getting a little crowded, oversaturated.
We work for a company called Hunk Frauds.
Literally, that's they're hunk frauds. It's more of a joke male escort company where women think they're going to get hunks. says, easy peasy Japanese. He says, I'm curious after hearing your opinions on the Black Spine episode, how often does producing content feel more like an obligation or chore that you dislike?
Oh, I love making
Decided to
best of the
nap here
worst.
in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if
Yeah, our job is literally hanging out with our friends.
Oh, sure. I you know, in a case like in any best of the worst, what I'm if the movie selection isn't great, all I worry about is not having anything to entertain you people with. I do really worry about that. Like, oh my god, we're not going to be funny. Because other than that, yeah, it's just hanging out and goofing off with our friends, but the anxiety comes in, oh, this will be a shitty episode.
I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you.
Not just for us, but for you guys.
Loyal to me. I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress and the former spy master.
So, you know, it's just one of those things where it has never felt like work, but sometimes I worry that we're not funny.
The heart of the Empire.
I'm usually confident with fine comedy.
So far, we've been able to pull a lot of crap out of our ass, and I think that's great.
I have faith in that.
Yeah.
Even if they don't carry plague, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute.
Exactly. Mike can always digitally zoom on Rich's speech impediments, and
Yeah.
there we go. Oh yeah, we always find something.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is
lick my love bits, says Jack and Rich. Are you more mammalian, social, warm, emotional, or reptilian, cold, rational, and capable of enjoying solitude? I feel Jack is warm and furry, and Rich is slick and quick like a snake.
Did you need to ask?
I think they just wanted to.
Did you need to ask?
Can I be warm, emotional, but also enjoy solitude? Can I be a little bit of both?
You'll know it.
I like people, but I also just like hanging out by myself sometimes. Kill her. Oh no, don't kill her. Never mind. Sorry, I saw a person that you weren't killing, and I said I thought you should kill him.
I probably should buy some junk.
Rebel Base said I had a panic moment playing Bloodborne the other day. I accidentally killed the doll. Luckily, I soon discovered she respawns.
Is this another high chaos thing that I haven't seen before?
Oh, but I still felt bad afterwards. Now I always bow to her before leaving.
Did you ever see
Yeah.
pirates? Did you sink me?
Of course, dozens. Oh yes. But
This is
that's
a
not
new
for young
area?
girls to hear about.
No.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have
Where's
to do
Piero?
lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do.
Did you kill him?
No.
Oh,
I knew it.
I think I can kill him.
you probably killed him.
No. Whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yeah. Mostly.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I want to buy stuff. Oh, I know what this is.
What is this?
He's spying on Callista.
What?
He's being a pervert.
Oh. Who's Callista?
Never mind.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
She's a woman who takes care of Emily.
I know it looks...
Who is the little girl?
I was inventing a new kind of lock.
And he was being a
Tumblers
pervert.
shaped
Oh.
like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no
But yes,
snow
killing the doll
lock.
does make
I
you
was
feel very
just,
sad,
you know,
even if you do it on accident. I agree.
through the lock.
The Bloodborne?
The Bloodborne doll, absolutely.
Somebody's saying we should look into the lore. I have a little bit.
I just like the little bits I get from the game.
If she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that
The
you can
Latch
kill
Key
me
Kid says, Jack,
anytime.
I've been rewatching Deep Space Nine for the first time in 20 years. It's amazing. Please try it again using The guide called Star Trek Deep Space Nine Condensed.
You
Cisco
require
equals
my
best
unique services?
captain
You
ever.
can quickly return to my shop.
It's pretty cool.
I might like it now that I'm older. Yeah.
Oh, you should give Deep Space Nine a shot. You should give it a shot.
I think I will. I think I will.
All right.
Anonymous says, Rich, how are the fish? I've got 8 gold fish in my tank. What do you have? How you fish doing? Are they fighting?
No, they get along. They get along.
Good.
I got some neons. And they're actually really, really pleasant community fish. The neons.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't harm a thing. Karen says they're good citizens.
All right.
I got some guppies.
Mm-hmm.
Some one tank. I got neons. I got some guppies. I got some shrimp. I got a lone Danio who I had to rescue from the other Danios. So we got a tank separate from the other Danios. Because the Danios were basically, they were going to murder him. He's missing an eye. His face is all fucked up.
Oh.
It was damn near death, and we went to take him out of the tank. Actually, he's one of those genetically modified nightlight Danios.
Okay.
The glowfish.
Yeah.
So he's bright neon, and the fish we're picking on him were bright colors. When we first put the neons in the tank that we put the wounded Danio in, he was terrified of the neons because they were bright, colorful fish, like the ones that used to pick on him in the other tank.
Oh.
So he was hiding from neons. Which, if you've seen a neon, you know what a neon is. That's hysterical.
Oh. He was shell shocked.
He was shell shocked. He got used to him.
Okay,
it was
that's
fine. And the other thing, I got Danios and a beta.
Oh, okay.
Attention Dunwall citizens. You are required to boil any water from public fountains or the
Essen.
I guess I could do Lady Boyle's party, but that's probably more fun if you're paying attention to what's going on.
Well, you don't have to.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Okay.
I think I'm done.
All right, that's fair.
I could do a round of Slay the Spire, I think.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
That's a good. We can see. You beat it as the Ironclad. How about a poison run?
I could just try and have another good Ironclad run.
You could.
I think that sounds good.
Oh, sure.
I think it sounds good.
That's fine. You can do that too. That's fine. Just just whatever you want to do, all the time.
All the time. I always ask you what the hell you're in the mood for. Always.
I know. I'm being pissy. It's fine. I'm gonna update the stream.